What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, man? Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends. Man, shout out to everybody in battle rap, from the battle rappers to the community to the supporters and everybody in between. But this is about friendships in battle rap. If you haven't seen, man, the past few days, a lot of friendships have definitely been put to the test, especially with the trash ass card that Gnome Impact ultimately ended up being. A lot of tandems, a lot of friendships are being tested right now. But we all know Guntitles just broke up. So, man, let's just get into it.
Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You know, he keeps saying, like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
So I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Like, staple in this shit. That spoke to a W. Turn it up, switch it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Y'all know it's a Monday. Yeah, I know I'm a little late, but guess what? I'm about to be out of town for pretty much the next 2 weeks, so you know how this go. But, man, Gnome Impact revealed a lot. Gnome Impact revealed a lot. From the battles to the content, you know what I'm saying? Gnome Impact was, let's just be honest, Gnome Impact was a flop. Outside of the main event, do we have a complete battle? Do we have a complete battle? Because let's just talk about it. What is it? The Crucible Killers, 30. Hustle and Danny, you can maybe give them the first round, but I see a lot of people having them getting 30. I gave them the first round though. What else you got on there? Av and Fonz, what the hell happened with y'all? Y'all look so good during COVID. Y'all look like a great 2-on-2, one of the best 2-on-2s all time during COVID. But on that stage, shout out to Coastal Carolinas. I apologize, Swamp. I apologize, T-Top. Y'all definitely did y'all numbers. Hollow and Calico. Calico, never again should you ever be in a 2-on-2. Can we just please make that a thing? Let's make it a thing that Calico can never do a 2. He don't care about 2-on-2s. He does not care about 2-on-2s. We seen his type of behavior already before. Look, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not going back for a third time. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Calico can no longer do 2-on-2s. But the main event sold the fight. The main event held the card down. Thank you, God, because I ain't gonna lie to you, URL. If Nitty and Twerk and Rock and Geeksy ain't do what they did, boy, you think you having a bad year right now. It could have been way worse. But man, we gotta talk about what's going on in the battle rap community. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk, because he was at the John event. He did get some clips. We're gonna upload them today. So make sure y'all paying attention to the YouTube shorts. But let's get into it, man. So Danny Meyers and Hustle. Danny Meyers, can we be honest? Can we be honest about Danny Meyers? Nome is not his thing. Nome is not his thing. Like, we have seen Danny Meyers, it seems to be like year after year, we see this cycle with him of him constantly being in the conversation for champion of the year. People constantly trying to push Danny's name to the forefront of battle rap. But it's all, I don't know what happens between May and July with Danny Meyers, but if it's either the amount of battles that he takes, you know what I'm saying, it's his personal life, it's bad business decisions that has him guessing his own integrity. Every time we see him on Gnome, it's always some shit. It's always some shit, bro. And so this was no different. This was why I actually picked Jerry West and Luke Castro in this battle, because we know what's going on with Danny Meyers. Danny Meyers is public enemy number 1 right now. Next to the URL, it's right there with Danny Meyers. Why? Because Danny Meyers, he walked around and said he was a big dog and he can go in any league and do whatever he wanted to do. And he had to worry about the battles getting blocked with him because his name is Golden. And ain't no way they about to do that to Danny Meyers. Boy, they set your ass down right in timeout. Set you down right in timeout. So you about to battle where? With who? Oh, you doing what? With who? Oh no, they set you down. You gotta taste the reality. And that taste of reality has been dragging you through the mud. Because, at the end of the day, Danny Meyers, the URL ain't out here protecting you. The URL ain't coming out with statements and saying we riding for Danny Meyers. It's okay, Danny. You know what I'm saying? Danny's a URL. They not saying that. What they letting you do is taking the verbal assaults from the battle rap community, from the media, from the fans, from the community. Your decision to renege on that trenches card with 48 hours left has had a residual effect. So much so, and we knew you was having a residual effect. Why? Because you start going on this apology tour. What did you do? What you act like what you did has never been done before. But because you have been so much for the people and for the culture, quote unquote, for all these years, you felt a certain type. You knew you wasn't doing right by Eazy. You knew you wasn't doing right by the card. You knew you wasn't doing right by the overall community. So what you decided to do was go on an apology tour. Like you really did. You went on a 3-day apology tour like you didn't have a 2-on-2 with Miss Hustle. And you know how Miss Hustle get down. Miss Hustle is a perfectionist. So let me ask you, and y'all EFB. So hold on, you know what I'm saying? Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, y'all EFB, right? Miss Hustle is the only woman on the card. You look at all these teams, all these matchups. She's the only woman on the card. First Lady URL, First Lady EFB. Do you think she wanted to give that terrible ass performance that y'all just had? Do you think she wanted to put that type of product being out there, being the only woman on the card, trying to continue the momentum for Woman of the Year again? Like I told you, 2-on-2s don't necessarily hurt you unless you clearly get your ass whooped. Unless you clearly get beat. That's when 2-on-2s can hurt you. When you have horrible performances, that's when 2-on-2s can hurt you. For the most part, 2-on-2s can only enhance your resume. But if you're the only woman on the card, you First Lady URL, you First Lady EFB, you doing everything that you've been doing. You didn't battle Shuni, you didn't battle Myverse. You know what I'm saying? Chrome 23, URL, you in the runnings. Everyone's talking about you and Jazz the Rapper for Summer Madness this year. You can't have a misstep like that. And Miss Hustle knew that. And Miss Hustle knows that. So she been calling your phone. Allegedly, she said she been calling your phone, texting the group chat. Hey, Danny, what's up? Can we get these practice in? We need to get this practice in. We need to get these bars in. You know what I'm saying? We got performance. We got transitions. We got a lot of things we got to get down. But you was too busy going on Drizzy Junior TV. Shout out Drizzy. Shout out my boy Drizzy. You too busy going on Too Real for Battle Rap. Shout out Harlem Legend and Quad. You too busy going on Angry Fan and doing all this apologizing and promoting, and you forgot one thing. Danny. You still had to battle, and you were in a 2-on-2 with Miss Hustle, one of the best performers in battle rap. But again, you thought about yourself, and you wanted to do a media, you know what I'm saying? You wanted to do some image cleanup. Friends, how many of us have them? So, and even with the face-off, now I thought it wasn't even a big deal that Miss Hustle wasn't at the face-off. Why? Miss Hustle don't do face-offs. Let's be honest. If she don't do face-offs, she don't benefit from it. It does nothing for her. It does nothing for her battles. She's focusing on the material. But you up there laughing and hi and kikiing with Jerry West and Lou Castro. Explain that. You up there hi and kikiing with Jerry West and Lou Castro, like you got the bars memorized, you talking, you joking, and Miss Hustle she watching you on the face off like, my boy, if you don't get your bald head, butterbean, freckle face ass up here to this room and let's go over these rounds, because you tripping. Yeah, it's an all-star game, but I take my craft seriously. I take my brand seriously. As the only woman on the card, I have a standard to uphold. And the crazy part about it is, coming into the battle, if you Miss Hustle, what did everybody say about this? Oh, you know, Danny gonna be doing all the writing. Oh, you know, Danny gonna be doing all the writing. He gonna do everything for this battle. What? First of all, Miss Hustle is Mount Rushmore for women's battle rap. So y'all being real disrespectful right there. Comment down. Comment down. Y'all being real disrespectful. Now, Danny Meyers, I understand you got a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Your name was getting drugged through the battle rap community. You wanted to say sorry to every fan you ever met. I get all that. But you know how you could have said sorry? A good performance. You know how you could have said sorry? Giving Eazy the block captain the money back in a timely fashion. And then if you didn't get the money back and you already know you had plans to get the money back, not going on a second round of interviews trying to explain why you gave the money back and why this isn't a big deal. All the while, Hustle is still trying to practice. The whole time, she is trying to practice. But what Danny doing? I'm sorry. Parallel universe. Guess what? I'm sorry. What the? And then you come with, so then first round, you know what I'm saying? So the first round, like I said, a lot of people got Miss Hustle and Danny Meyers getting 30. I thought their first round wasn't that bad until you hear how good it could have been according to Miss Hustle. Oh, Miss Hustle ain't playing no games with you. She got a brand to protect. And if it ain't me, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. Yeah, we a team, but I can only do so much. What you want me to do? I can't drag an anchor. You see what Shotgun Suge was going through. I told y'all, Shotgun Suge was in a handicap match. Shotgun Suge was sacrificed to the battle rap community by way of Calico and Hollow. And the crazy part about it is, Shotgun Suge almost pulled off the upset by his damn self. By his damn self. And you know, so back to this Miss Hustle thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I'm saying? We gotta cite our sources. So we're gonna say shout out Black Compass Media because she was in their spaces. You know what I'm saying? And she unleashed an ether on Danny Meyers. And of course, we about to listen to it. What y'all think this is? Of course, we gonna listen to it. That's for later. That's for later. Let me go ahead and stop that. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. We're gonna get to it, man. Oh, then we're gonna talk this Guntitles because it took Guntitles 4 hours to diss Eazy the block captain. Literally 4 hours. Once he reneged, they said, oh, it's up. It's to the ceiling for you, my boy. But make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Again, this is DNA Tooth exclusive. You know what I'm saying? I want to apologize to Miss Hustle. You know, you and DNA Tooth. I don't know what type of relationship y'all got. But, you know, his visuals ain't my thoughts. You know what I mean? I do want to say that. But
shout out to Danny, you know, EFB, all that. But, like, when I'm, for real, when I'm the only one, like, preparing and the only one doing everything and the only one, like, it was no chemistry. The first time we met up was Friday in Atlanta. Like, I was trying to contact him, I'm like, yo, Danny. He like, I got it. No, you don't.
How the hell do you do a 2-on-2 if the first time you actually practice with somebody for the battle is less than 24 hours prior to? Danny Meyers, just because you battle every 32 minutes and you can just come up with bars and you can just come up with performance and angles and schemes doesn't mean everybody prepares the same, my boy. And if you were 2-1-2, you got to cater to your partner. Your partner needed ample amount of time to practice. She needed to make sure that the chemistry was succinct. Y'all were not succinct. Y'all look like two kids with one leg trying to double dutch. It wasn't a good look. We're going to keep it going, though.
They don't.
I
Like,
ain't gonna lie, Hustle. Y'all
Hold
first
up, this
round
is
was
exclusive.
kind of like
Yeah, I'm
y'all
about
first
no,
round was
y'all,
like that.
y'all
Not in
say
your
that.
mind, but
Y'all say that because y'all don't know. I was saying his parts too. You can't say that
Hustle.
because I have things going on too. I'm a single mom. I'm this. I'm that. I got
That's a
things
fact.
going on in my life. But when I sign a contract, I know what I have to do. Like, no, it's not an excuse. It's not
No,
an
that's a
excuse.
fact.
I cannot. If you got a job, you cannot go to
Mhm.
your boss and say, "Oh man, I got this going on, so I cannot do my job." Nigga,
Technically, you can, but it's called a leave of absence. And Danny Myers, it's about thinking about the team, thinking about the overall brand. Danny Myers, it was clear to everyone who's ever watched you, you wasn't focusing on this 2-1-2. You was focusing on getting your fans back. You was focusing on being liked again. You were very, very focused on being liked again in this apology tour and making sure everybody knew that you did good business and that you know what I'm saying, you still love the culture. All the while sacrificing your battle with Miss Hustle. Now, this is what I'll say, Miss Hustle. I've played on a lot of teams. Win, lose, or draw, you gotta hold your partner down in public. Say what you want in private. Now, I will say this. Miss Hustle said everything she said in this space, she already told Danny. So I know Danny's supposed to be responding to this. You need to go to EFB court. You know what? Danny and Miss Hustle need to go to EFB court on the Twitter spaces and figure this one out. But I do think if you was Miss Hustle, if it was me, I wouldn't have necessarily thrown Danny under the bus. I get it, frustrations. You're the only woman on the card. You're trying to win Woman of the Year. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of big things going on in your life, both professionally and personally. And this was a hit. This was a hit. So Danny Myers, my question is, or I guess my statement is, do y'all think Danny Myers should ever be on Nome again? Because my whole thing is every time he gets to this point, it's always something with him. It's always something with him. You said she was definitely foul for speaking on it. They all EFB. And I think what I think happens a lot in battle rap when you do when you don't win a battle, when you convincingly lose a battle, I believe, just like anybody in life, we pay attention to the negative. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying Miss Hustle was wilding up there, but since it's a 2-on-2, it doesn't carry weight. A lot of people are saying Miss Hustle and Shotgun Suge should have never broke that tandem up. I wish they wouldn't have. I bet you Hollow and Calico would have got drug if it was Shotgun Suge and Miss Hustle up there together versus voiceless old Red. How do you do a 2-on-2 and the end of the first round, you already talking about your voice is gone? How old Red? Old Red should never be picked to win a battle again. He should never be picked to win because you can't trust him. Like, he needs to write down all his thoughts going forward. The week leading up to the battle, he needs to be tweeting. That's the only type of way you can talk to me. Typing your notes. Send me a text because you out there practicing and talking. Boy, can't pick and choose when to do the right thing. Either you do or you don't. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, it's all about consistency. That's what we try to judge each other on. But we know mistakes happen. We know people slip up in certain situations. We know how it go. But I'll say this. I'm going to be very interested to hear Danny's response. I'm going to be very interested to see what happens with EFB going forward because it was an EFB convention on stage. The only person that wasn't on the squad was Jerry West. And that's because he was too busy barking on Miss Hustle. Him and Luke Castro was wilding up Danny Myers and Miss Hustle. But I knew that would happen though. And then Danny, with your pause-worthy rebuttals, and that's another thing. You cannot freestyle and rebuttal in a 2-on-2 unless it's already been talked about. Because you sitting there, you gave that pause-worthy rebuttal, and then, of course, you try to pull a vet move and move on, but your ass forgot you had the opening line for the second round. Because you went out there double-dutching. You went out there double-dutching thinking you could actually freestyle and then just jump back into the material that you and Hustle just practiced less than 24 hours ago. It don't work like that. When you see John and DNA, when you see them in and out of pockets, finishing lines, you know what I'm saying, switching up flows, performance, that wasn't something that was cooked up over a week. That wasn't something that was cooked up over 10 days. That took some weeks. That took some real life intentional communication. Yeah, I know I got family. Yeah, I got personal endeavors I gotta handle. But at the end of the day, I'm doing a 2-on-2. I got a partner. I gotta uphold my end of the bargain. Oh, Mama Ward, you're wilding. Oh, red battles need to be closed caption. Look, man, it need to be something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad if he gets an interpreter. I'm not mad if he gets a sign language interpreter because this ain't it. Manana. Look, same thing. Like, who can like? Come on, my boy. John and DNA was the best team up. Oh yeah, no, that was a fact. It wasn't a team better than them. Not for all 3 rounds. You might have had teams with better moments. Cool, but not all 3 rounds. No, you did not. No, you did not. So again, friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. We got to talk about this Guntitles. We knew it. Let's be honest with this. The moment Eazy the Block Captain joined Guntitles, the timer was set. Tick, 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 tick. When was Eazy the Block Captain going to leave? Because we already knew, based upon that battle with Chess, based upon everything he was doing, he was going to outgrow the Guntitles. He was going to outgrow Guntitles. You know what I'm saying? Again, before we get to this Guntitles, I did hear somebody say one thing pertaining to Danny Meyers and Miss Hustle, and I thought it was a very, very good point. Respectfully, Danny Meyers, you ain't never been arguably the top person in battle rap for the male. Danny Meyers, we got to keep it a bean. You have never been in the conversations to be one of the best overall battle rappers in the world all time. Guess what? Miss Hustle is in that conversation. When it comes to women battle rap, Miss Hustle is arguably one of the best. She's Mount Rushmore, but she is one of the best female battle rappers ever. That comes with the standard. That comes with additional pressure. You know what I'm saying? She has a brand to uphold. She had, again, the only woman on the card, Danny Meyers. Again, keep Danny Meyers off of Nome, man. Keep Danny Meyers off of Nome. That is my message. LTBR, I see y'all. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to LTBR, man. My guy France, you know, the whole squad over there. CC, man, they do great work. All I'm gonna say is go, but I'm gonna keep it a beam. Danny Meyers do not need to be on Nome anymore. No Gnomes. We've seen this before. We've seen this. He's been in champion of the year contention, and then what happens? It's either Chumbo Stoke, he chased too many battles. I think last year he had Smack coming out and apologizing for his performances. This ain't it. But we gotta talk Guntitles. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends. So again, y'all already know, man. Summer Madness 11, Houston, Texas. History was made. Chess and Eazy the Block Captain. One of the best battles that we have seen in a very long time. Shout out my guy Joey 9. If you didn't know, he does have a YouTube channel, man. Please put your channel in the chat, man. Please put the channel in the chat so that they can subscribe to you. But again, Chess and Eazy, Summer Madness 11, Houston, Texas. One of the best battles we have ever seen. Definitely one of the best battles I have ever seen live. And so when he joined Guntitles, I was kind of like, I mean, I get it. They got Sue Surf. They got Tay Rock. You just battled Chess. That's kind of like your initiation. You got jumped into the gang. Okay, cool. However, we knew you was going to outgrow Guntitles. One, here's the main problem with Guntitles. Hey, y'all see that link? Make sure y'all subscribe to that link, man. I'm gonna star it up there. I'm gonna pin it. Here's the problem with Guntitles. First thing, you got a bunch of leaders in that camp. But the biggest leader, and we know this, is Tsunami Surf. Because respectfully to Tay-Rock and Chess, y'all do y'all thing when it comes to battle rap, but when it comes to marketing, when it comes to promotion, y'all are hit and miss. Y'all are hit and miss when it comes to marketing, when it comes to promotion, Tay-Rock and Chess. But we know Sue Surf is a marketing genius. He take good marketing, he'll flip it. He'll take bad marketing, he'll flip it. It does not matter what type of situation you put Sue Surf in, he's going to find a way to maximize it. He's going to find a way to push his brand. And if you Eazy the block captain, you want to learn from somebody like that. You want to learn from somebody like A-Verb that's been around for 14 years. It's certain people you want to learn from 3-Letter Man, someone who has pretty much seen anything and everything that has to do with this culture of battle rap. So I like the team that you were currently building, but again, friends, how many of us have them? Friends. So you did the one thing that Guntitles could never do, though. Eazy, I gotta keep it a beam with you. You did the one thing that Guntitles can never do and will never do. And they just proved it. They're never gonna go against the URL. They are never going to stand up against Smack, Beasley, Chico. That logo, that brand, that URL brand, Guntitles might as well be, you know what I'm saying? They might be co-sponsoring. URL might be co-sponsoring Guntitles. URL is Guntitles. Guntitles is URL. There will never be a moment where you're going to hear Tay-Rock come out and speak against Smack and Beasley. There's never going to be a moment where Tay-Rock is going to come out and speak out against the URL. Sue Surf has labeled himself a URL baby. Uncle Smack. These are words that they use to describe their relationship with him and with this company. So obviously, as Eazy the block captain has progressed in his career, and we know he ended up deciding to go against the grain, leaving URL, doing the battle with Hitman Holla on Chrome 23, which you know has over millions of views right now. I'm gonna just throw that out. It do have over millions. That means more than one. It does have over millions of views right now. But what you started to see, especially when Surf got locked up, you know what I'm saying? Free to wave. We definitely hope he gets home as soon as possible. But when Surf got locked up, that kind of put Guntitles in a little bit of a... It was in an awkward position because, again, Sue Surf is the one who's always doing the marketing. He's in the spaces. He's doing the interviews. Rock don't do a lot of interviews. Chess, I think Chess maybe got like 13 interviews his whole career. He really don't do interviews. So they didn't have a voice. They didn't have a spokesperson. And then with Eazy focused in on, you know what I'm saying, Eazy the block captain. Yes, there was moments when you saw all of Guntitles together. Yes, they were... Guntitles is the second most iconic team in battle rap. I think you got to put NWX because the amount of battlers that came out of that. But when it comes to icons, there is no bigger iconic group than Guntitles. I definitely believe that, but I also think when Sue Surf got locked up, they took a very big hit. And then when Eazy the block captain left URL to go to Chrome 23 and to really focus on his personal endeavors and not so much Guntitles and holding down Guntitles. But then wait, why would he hold down Guntitles when Guntitles ain't holding him down either? Guntitles wasn't holding down Eazy the block captain when he was in his fits, when he was getting into it with the URL. Where was Chess? Where was Tay-Rock? Hell, Sue Surf is out here tweeting. Where was he? You know what they was doing? You know what they was doing when being asked and questioned about Eazy the block captain and the URL? Do you know what was going on? Hold on, I got you. Hey, Guntitles, Tay-Rock, Surf. How do y'all feel about everything that's going on between the URL and Eazy the block captain? No, Tay-Rock, Eazy. You know Guntitles. Bang, bang, shoot him up. Bang, bang. Eazy the Block Captain, the bull from Philly, the one that's the best battle rapper in the world right now. How do y'all feel about him and his falling out with the URL? Do you feel like this is something that Eazy the Block Captain and the URL can fix? Well, the only thing I know is if he want to battle me, he got to come home. Ain't nobody asked you about that battle. It's bigger than that right now. This shit bigger than Nino Brown. You supposed to be standing up for your mans. You supposed to be standing up for your mans, and it didn't take that much. Let me show you how you do this. So even if you want to keep your loyalty to the URL, but you also want to show loyalty to Eazy the Block Captain, one, all you gotta do is promote the damn Trenches card. What's wrong with a retweet, Rock? What's wrong with retweeting the link for the Trenches card? What's wrong with retweeting the flyer? How about this? Let me show you. If Uncle, let me be Tay Rock and y'all can be Uncle Rock. So Rock, how do you feel about Eazy the Block Captain in the URL? Well, you know what I'm saying, Shane. First of all, shout out Uncle Smack, shout out Beasley, shout out the URL. They gave me a shot. I was just a young gunner, you know what I'm saying? And they pretty much took me under the wing and they brought me out the hood. But with all that saying, and I want to give them the utmost credit and the utmost flowers, Eazy the Block Captain is my brother. And I want to support anything that he wants to do that's in his personal interest. See how you do that? See how you do that? I want to support anything he wants to do that's in his personal interest. But as for me, again, we know where my loyalty lies. We ain't got to talk about that. But I do got respect. I do support what Eazy the Block Captain is doing. But you know what I'm saying? That's how you do that. When you come out and say nothing, it's like you're dragging Eazy the Block Captain. When you come out and you mute, if my brother is into it with somebody and they ask me about the situation and I don't say nothing, it's like I don't care about what my brother is going on, what he's going through. It's like I don't care about what my brother got going on in his life. When you are muted, when you decide to mute and say nothing, that is a negative. That is a negative. If you stand in the room and somebody gets married, guess what? You are now an accessory. You are now an accessory. You ain't got to have a knife. You ain't got to have a gun. But just because you stood there and said nothing, you now an accessory to murder. Am I lying? Am I lying? But I'm gonna show y'all. But do y'all realize? So we're gonna read the letter. Let's not forget Tay Rock took his first shot at Eazy, public shot at Eazy on Summer Madness, Gnome Impact. He took his first shot at Eazy on Gnome Impact, which I really think that Smack sent out a memo to all URL battlers. Hey, make sure that you disrespect Eazy the Block Captain, Trenches, Chrome 23 in every battle, every round that y'all got for Gnome Impact. Because what we want to do, we want to actually promote Eazy the Block Captain, Chrome 23 and the Trenches card more than we want to promote our own. But y'all keep going with it though. So let me show y'all what's going on. Gonna stop that, present that. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. You know we cooking and booking. So let's get to the letter for Eazy the Block Captain. I'll go ahead and read this for y'all. To the battle rap community, as of today, I, Eazy the Block Captain, will no longer be associated with nor label myself as a member of Guntitles. I am extremely grateful for the opportunities that being a member of Guntitles have afforded me over the years. It's been an incredible experience to be a part of such an iconic and talented team, and I truly value all of the valuable knowledge I've gained as a member of Guntitles. I wish each member of Guntitles great success in all future endeavors. Hashtag free to wave. Thanks and best regard, Eazy the Block Captain. Okay, cool. So Eazy the Block Captain comes out with a public statement basically saying, you know what? I respect everything that y'all have done for me. And I hope, you know what I'm saying, individually and collectively, y'all go on and do great things and have great success. But for me, this is not a group for me. This is not a group for me because when I'm in the fire, when my feet are in the fire, I need my homies to have my back. I need my homies to hold me down. If you don't want to get into it, okay, cool, but you could come out and say something. You can come out and promote the card. You know what I'm saying? You can come out. Did you buy a couple pay-per-views? Hey, Rock, did you buy a pay-per-view to the trenches? Chess, did you buy a pay-per-view to the trenches? Did y'all ask Eazy for the hookup? Did y'all ask Eazy for the hookup? I'm just asking these questions, but I'm also gonna show y'all again. It took 4 hours for Guntitles to respond to Eazy the Block Captain leaving. Now, mind you, URL and Eazy the Block Captain have been into it since December 25th of last year. We have not got a statement of support. We have not got an interview of support when it comes to Eazy the Block Captain. But the moment he leaves, unmute button. The moment he leaves, everybody got something to say now. I'm only calling what I'm seeing. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and get which one. So again, like I said, he took the shot. Tay-Rock took a shot at Eazy the Block Captain Gnome Impact. This is last week. When a lot of people, let's see. I just want to make sure we get the timeline. We got everybody. That's the shot. That's the response. Blase, blase, blah, blase, blase, blah, blase, blase, blah. So this was last week actually when everybody's talking about Eazy the Block Captain and Reed Dollars, and you know what I'm saying, the performance that Eazy the Block Captain gave, clearly beating a Reed Dollars, in my opinion. And so a lot of people were saying who needed to beat or who could potentially beat Eazy the Block Captain. And Sue Surf's name was mentioned. But a lot of people said that Eazy the Block Captain could get over on Surf. So, mind you, Tay-Rock, you ain't said nothing about any type of support for Eazy the Block Captain. But the moment that they come out and the community comes out and says that Eazy the Block Captain could possibly beat Sue Surf in a battle, you go ballistic. You got something to say. My brother Surf with 30, everybody speaking upon him. Miss my dog so much. Every effing gun title. This weekend we lit. Shout out to Gun Orthodox. And then what else did you say? My brother Sue Surf, or my brother Surf is battle rap. Now that's a fact. This ish lost its whole spine and brain when my dog left. Y'all N-words need to be put in check. Sheesh. All because we said Eazy the Block Captain could beat Sue Surf? But mind you, I haven't seen you say anything in support of Eazy the Block Captain. So if I notice you ain't saying nothing, don't you think Eazy the Block Captain notice you ain't saying too much? Again, another one. We stopped giving out gang applications out. N-words is soft. My. And that's from The Wave. That's a quote from The Wave, apparently. So this to me, it's alluding to the fact that, you know what I'm saying, Eazy the Block has probably told y'all, you know what I'm saying, this ain't working. You said Tay-Rock is not a leader. What happened to Cave Gang? Man, look, Cave Gang is still around from what I hear. From what I hear, Cave Gang is still around. You still got bad news, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple cats in the gang, but it definitely dissolved. But even from jail, you got Sue Surf chiming in on Eazy the Block Captain leaving Guntitles. Let me make sure I show y'all that too. Nope, that's his response. That's the bull. I got all of these like together, so I apologize. That's Taylor. Where's the Sue Surf one? All right, let me grab this Sue Surf one real quick. But Sue Surf basically came out and he took a stance on Eazy leaving. Let me see what he said. Let me see. I'm making a drop. Oh my God, that's funny. My boy. All right. Before I get into that, apparently I'll have a solo on LTBR. That's cool. Let me see what's going on. I gotta get to this. I gotta show y'all this. real quick. Sue Surf. I took a lot of ish, but never took the easy way out. Hashtag free me though. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get this tweet. Let me see if I can get this tweet. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up for y'all, man. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up with me. You know, it's the middle of the day, but again, I'm about to be out the city for the next couple of days. Got a work trip coming up I got to get ready for. And then what else I got coming up? Oh, yeah, I got a conference that I'm speaking at. So, you know how I get down, man. I be booked. I got a lot of stuff going on. But we still moving and shaking. I'm still going to drop that content. Don't get it twisted. We still going to drop the content. Nunu and Tay-Rock needed Surf help with defending URL. This is telling this man about battle rap, and he's fighting Rico. Let him focus on that. I ain't gonna lie to you. How you fighting Rico and you this in tune with battle rap? Now, of course, obviously you're gonna be in tune with anything Guntitles, and you know what I'm saying, for the majority. But I mean, I also think this. If you like behind them walls, man, you can't just focus in on your situation. You need distractions. You need something that's going to give you hope, give you something to think about, keep you motivated outside, of course, freedom and your family. So if this is what's keeping him going, keeping his spirits as high while he locked up, man, I can't necessarily get mad at that. But he took a shot at Eazy the block captain literally hours after. How did he get his phone so fast? How do he get to Twitter so fast? I don't know, man. But like I said, I'm confused when you look at Guntitles, right? And even Guntitles going forward. This is what I wanted to say. Guntitles going forward, I feel like might be in a little bit of trouble, y'all. And this is why. Shout out to the Wave. And I know a lot of people are thinking you're going to be coming home a lot sooner than, you know what I'm saying, what Rico time usually comes with. And I hope that to be true. But let's just say you don't come home. Who is the spokesperson for Guntitles? Oh, hey, you see what all I'm doing is putting the pieces of the puzzle together, my boy. Surf can take a shot at him, but can't share his stuff. Hey, you see what I'm doing? I'm just painting the puzzle, man. I'm just showing y'all the evidence. But again, who's going forward? Who's going to be that spokesperson for Guntitles? Sue Surf can get on interviews at his leisure. Yeah, he can tweet every so often, but it's not enough to keep the Guntitles name going. If you're looking at chess, respectfully to chess, we gotta stop acting like chess is putting out quality battles, man. I'm just being honest. We gotta act like chess. We gotta stop acting like chess is putting out quality battles since him and Eazy, man. We saw what happened with Kyle. I saw the battle with Tank the Demon. Now, it looked like it was high as hell. It looked like I was battling in hell in that battle, so I ain't necessarily going to hold that against you. But we need to see some consistency from Chess. It's time for Chess to actually hit his potential and maximize his potential. Because Chess needs to be the one. He needs to be the leader of Guntitles. He needs to be that new spokesperson for Guntitles. Because if you're looking at Rock is on his transition. He only got so many more battles on the URL. That the overall battle rap community wants to see now. Obviously, he can continue to give shots to DMV battlers, the Baltimore battlers, the up-and-coming battlers. Yes, that's great. But how many more grudge matches, how many more big stage, big matchups does he actually have? And again, he's in this transition phase. He's talking about really working in on his own league and what he wants to do in his own league. And you got to think, with him starting up his own league, he's probably going to battle there more frequently to get his name back up, to get the subscribers back up, to get the attention on his battle rap league. So if you're looking around, you know what I'm saying? I know Guntitles was cricket. They was crickets when Eazy the block captain needed them. They future looking kind of crickety too. The future of Guntitles is definitely up in the air. Y'all don't want to act like I don't know, but let's be for real. The future of Guntitles is definitely in question right now. Prestavia, respect to her. You know what I'm saying? She went and decided to start a family. Again, Chess wants to battle Rex on Summer Madness, y'all, you got to get the promotion up, my boy. You ending a 3-minute interview saying, "Oh yeah, Rex come outside." That is nothing. That ain't no call out. We need to see diss records. We need to see interviews. We need to see back and forth on social media. You going, no, that's not it. One sentence is not enough to say you call anybody out. And you're gonna have to build some momentum to that. Just like T-Rex. Y'all need to build some momentum for that battle. Make us believe in it. We just because we know what it could be don't mean y'all deserve the opportunity to battle on Summer Madness respectfully. Just because we know what it could be doesn't mean we know what it will be. I'm tired of looking at battles and basing off, oh, well, we know if said battler comes with 3 rounds or if said battler doesn't choke or they're prepared, this could be a shut up. Shut up. Ain't nobody trying to hear all of that. Production. That's what I want to judge. I want to judge production. What have you done for me lately? That's what I want to see. So again, Eazy the block captain no longer a part of Guntitles. Guntitles immediately start taking shots at him. I obviously some kind of way we want to see Eazy the block captain in Tay-Rock. I think that's the conversation. Until Surf is home, I can't really speak on that battle because I don't know when he coming home. Of course, I want him to come home as soon as possible, but I also I can't. He facing 20. Even if he does 5 years, if he comes home in 5 years, we don't know where battle rap about to be. It seemingly look like battle rap. You know what I'm saying? URL is on the down end anyway right now. So we don't know where battle rap is going to be 5 years from now. So it's hard to say that Eazy the block captain and Sue Surf is going to battle. And honestly, Eazy the block captain might not even be in battle rap in 5 years. Y'all know he not trying to be known straight as a battle rapper. Straight as a battle rapper. I'm just being honest. Surf the only person that used Rock for clout. I've heard that before. That's definitely something that I've heard before. He lost without Surf. You said Rock is a follower. He lost without Surf. I don't think he's necessarily lost. I think he's just establishing, again, he's in a transition phase. Once you get to 50 battles, you did over 50 battles on one platform. It's only so many battlers and so many battles out there for you that is going to grab the attention of the battle rap community. Now, I heard the one that he possibly looking for Summer Madness. Okay. You pull that one off. You pull that battle off. Okay, now we cooking. Now we got something. But again, y'all talking about your applications is closed and Guntitles is just gonna remain the tandem that it is. How are y'all going to continue to quote unquote run battle rap? How y'all gonna run battle rap? Respectfully, Surf locked up, Rock on his way out, Chess inconsistent. We don't know when Prestavia coming back. And all the while, Eazy the block captain on your team, one of the best battlers, arguably the best battler in battle rap right now, is looking for support, looking for help, looking for the gang. You know what I'm saying? Looking for the gang. But friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. I'm just asking the question because what I see is a whole bunch of foolishness. And when hit the fan, and when of course, when things is going good, everybody gonna be buddy. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hug, we gonna dap, we gonna drink, we gonna do everything under the sun. But the moment there's a rift and something hits the fan, that's when real emotions, that's when real stances and real opinions start to come out. So you got to be thinking, if you Eazy the block captain, was they thinking of like this all along? Was Sue Surf really the only one that was trying to hold me down? But even with that, he chose the URL over his brother. It's very interesting, man. Eazy and A-War have the most anticipated battles in battle rap right now, and neither are on URL. I'm telling you, the URL, and I might do a blog about this because I keep talking about this in blogs, but I ain't never just titled it. The URL in 2023, the URL is having its worst year ever in battle rap, ever. What Kendrick say, when Ish hit the fan, are you still a fan? That is a fact. When Ish hit the fan, are you still a fan? That's what we need to know. But, man, I'm about to get on up out of here, man. I got to do some quick retail shopping before I get out of here. But please make sure y'all go back and watch all the work that I've been putting in on the channel. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. We will be dropping YouTube shorts today from the Rec Room card. You know what I'm saying? Ash Cash Lady Caution, Loso on the car. So again, y'all pay attention to what we got cooking and what booking, man. I'm really one of them. And I'm tired of being so damn humble. I think I'm tired of being so humble because I see what battle rap which y'all gravitate towards, and being humble ain't necessarily it. So we gonna figure it out. But I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, hit the bell on your way out, man. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. Shout out my brother Showtime and Vada. Y'all already know who this is and exactly what I do. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here and ain't going nowhere. Think so? I'll be here.